As we speak, Buddhist monks are making a trek from Rock Hill up here to Charlotte, part of a much longer 2,000-mile journey they're taking. They're calling it a walk for peace that stretches from Texas all the way up to our nation's capital. Destiny Richards joins us now live where the group took off this morning just about an hour ago. Destiny?
Yeah, they are on their way to Fort Mill right now, and eventually Charlotte, this cross-country walk for peace has really captivated people on social media and in person across 6 states, and they'll be entering their 7th state, North Carolina, by the end of today. Again, they're headed to Fort Mill, then Pineville, and then Charlotte by this evening. Here's what we captured this morning here at Catawba Baptist Church. Dozens of people showing up just like they did last night when these Buddhist monks came to rest, and they woke up early this morning and headed out. Of course, this is a quiet, respectful observance, so people lined up a walkway heading out of the church. They were able to offer flowers, of course respectfully, and some of them had signs. Some people were just recording or just observing the moment. Some people praying alongside them because they did stop briefly to do a prayer before heading out onto Anderson Road. But they are being escorted by the York County Sheriff vehicles, and they have a long way to go before getting to Washington, D.C. Just a little background, these monks are headed they started nearly 3 months ago in Fort Worth, Texas, and they're expected to be in Washington, D.C. by early February. And this is all just a part of a Buddhist tradition, but they want to spread peace and compassion to everyone that they meet along this journey. We met one man who came here all the way from Michigan. He plans to walk respectfully behind them today, and here's what he had to tell us.
This was just an opportunity to join and honor their mission, which I think is humanity's mission. It's a difficult time, in the world, and this is one thing that we can do energetically, put our actions into. It can hopefully make a little difference.
Yeah, and it really was so beautiful to see people of all backgrounds coming to support them and wish them well on their way. Just a little rundown of what's expected today. They're expected to be in Fort Mill at Ann Springs Close Greenway. That's where people can come to visit them between 10:30 and 1 p.m. today. And they're expected to go through Pineville later this afternoon, about between 2 and 4 p.m. according to local law enforcement there. And of course, you want to prepare for all of the delays and possible road closures from their continued walk for peace. This evening, they're expected to be at the Marion Deal Recreation Center, and visitation for people who'd like to come by and see them is from 6 to 9 p.m. Of course, you can follow all of their routes and rest stops along this journey online. We have more information about that if you'd like to come see them in this story on the WCNC mobile app. And of course, we'll be tracking their trek to Charlotte today as well. I'll send it back to you guys live here from Rock Hill.